Hey guys, Tyrell from Backyard Leisure. We're wanting you to have the best saltwater experience for your hot tub, so we got a few pro tips for you. Pro tip number one is that the salt that's in your hot tub, it doesn't get consumed and used up. It just keeps recycling in from chlorine back to salt. The only time you should be really having to add salt is when you're adding fresh water, which doesn't have salt in it. Some of the salt does get dragged out with your bathing suits or splashing, but you shouldn't be thinking of salt as this thing that just keeps getting used up. It only is on the fresh fill and then a bit afterwards, wanting to rely on the test strips to determine if you're in the right range. Using these things too, remember that you dip it in and wait 20 seconds before you read it. I usually use my cell phone timer, so you really want to make sure it's in the good zone on the test strips. Another thing you want to jump to is if your hot tub ever experiences cloudy water, that can happen. First, want to rely on the salt cartridge by hitting the boost button for a couple days in a row and also increasing the output. The other thing that can really help with that is using a maze for 2 to 3 days in a row to just get rid of that cloudiness. If it's still lingering, you do want to throw in some chlorine to help it out. Most of the time, the maze and the salt cell will take care of it. The other common thing you're going to notice about your hot tub as part of your weekly routine is you're really going to be using the test strips to see where you're at. The salt cell normally increases your pH just as part of the process. So you're going to be using pH minus probably on a weekly basis and a maze once to shock. And if you're using really high usage, you can even add a couple extra doses in your week to that to help out with it. So those are things that are going to really keep you out of trouble, really keep you stable and steady, enjoying your saltwater spa and keep things smooth. The silver cartridge can also be switched out every 4 months just to help out with the load on bacteria. It will make your salt cell last longer, so that's another great thing that'll keep that water fresh and ready for use. So those are the basics of the system. We also do have some other products, alkalinity, pH plus. You may never have to use these products. Do use them if they're reading off on your test strip, but most of the time it's just the pH minus. And again, chlorine, just be using when you're kind of in that real cloudy or green situation. We want to save you money, but we also want to just keep that water as fresh as we can by relying on the salt cartridge. Thanks a lot, guys, and reach out to us with any questions. We want to make sure it's the best experience.